Hello, friends. The Friendly Show is back. It's me, Yaroslav, and Adrian here with you. And today we're going to talk about the upcoming Ruby triathlon. So, Rails World, FriendlyRB, and EURUKO. Amsterdam, Netherlands, Bucharest, Romania, and Viana do Castelo in Portugal.
Yeah, hey everyone. And I wanna start by mentioning that nobody is going to run, swim, and cycle, right? So it's not a real like people have asked me if this is like a real triathlon and if they have to bring their bikes or like swimming or everything. So no, we won't do that. It's just an event, a thing that we do. We travel from one conference to another, and some people run at events, and we are going to do some organized, quotes, air quotes, running. So if you're into that kind of thing, we'll figure out a way to, get together and meet and everything. Because I started training a little bit and I'm on 2.5 kilometers. So still slow runner, but, people have asked me since I posted my video about me starting to train that, how can I get into it? Because I want to do it. And, so we'll have a nice Ruby group to run with at each conference.
Actually, if we were to do a real triathlon in the three locations, so
Yeah.
I think Amsterdam would be obviously cycling, Viana do Castelo next to the seaside, so swimming, and Bucharest would be running. Perfect.
Yes, sounds good. Yep. But I think Viana do Castelo in swimming, I've heard that the Atlantic is very cold. But but we'll definitely do some running, and Bucharest is perfect in the city center to do that kind of thing.
Okay, so I wanted to go through the agendas of the conferences, have a look at the speakers, the names of the topics, and maybe talk about what we expect to hear and see on the conferences.
Do you want to share your screen? So maybe, for the people that are watching, they could get like a nice visual.
Okay.
Hide your Laravel PHP tab, please, from your browser, okay?
Okay, see it?
Yep. Perfect.
So we'll start with the Rails World, and Thursday, doors opening, HH keynote. It's
Really
going to be
looking forward
about
to that.
Omarki.
Probably Omarchi. Like it's definitely going to be something related. But I think that on every of his keynotes, he does present something that they will, like the direction where they're going to go for the next year. I kind of like this, dynamic where, okay, we're going to have our, main conference, our flagship conference, Rails World, and we're going to talk about Rails. I know how far we've come, but also where are we focusing on with the next step. So year after year, we're kind of, okay, Rails 8 and Solid and whatever. And yeah.
Do you think Rails 9 will be announced?
No. Maybe. I mean, maybe it's going to be something like, hey, we started working on Rails 9 or something, or like we started thinking about what Rails 9 should be. But I don't think we're going to have a release of Rails 9, similar to how we had, I think, Rails 8 at the first Rails World in Amsterdam. I don't think it's going to be like that.
I think we had Rails 7 at the first and Rails 8 at the second. But
yeah.
I would be excited to hear something about this active search, the notifications thing, and the Markdown editor that they were teasing a year ago.
I think there's going to be a little bit of a push on. So I've seen a PR from Rosa about offline PWAs and stuff, but we'll talk about that. Yeah.
Yeah, Rosa mentioned working a lot on offline PWAs. Okay, multi-tenant Rails. Everybody gets a database.
Yes, I'm looking forward to seeing that talk. I don't agree with everybody gets a database, for any kind of app. So,
I mean, there are use cases where this would be cool.
Yes.
Imagine even with this like PWAs offline mode, like you could kind of maybe have a database with your app offline.
Yeah.
Okay.
Startup
speed, enterprise scale, buyer, Austin story.
Not for me.
Rails powers. Okay, so it's about performance. Rails scales.
Love it.
when I need to
SQLite.
scale, I'll watch it. Lunch code Minter42. Is it a
Code
nickname?
Miner. No, it's launch. It's a company probably.
Your software development boutique.
No, let's do it.
Okay.
Get out. Yeah. Let's go.
SQLite replication with Beamer.
Yep. Interesting. Kevin McDonald. Yep.
Another SQLite talk. Technical Rails with the real
Rails.
thing, onboarding engineers into a messy monolith.
Yep. I do want to see this. Yeah.
Oh, it's from Procore. Do you know what Procore is?
Do they do construction software?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's like a gigantic project management software for construction industry. It's like Jira for construction.
Yeah. Yeah, at a different conference at RailsConf in Amsterdam, there was this company called Power. So they do kind of, I think, the same thing, and they had a big presence there, like 20 or 30 developers and stuff. So I think Rails is perfect for that kind of app.
Yeah, a few months ago, I was working with the Procore API and like integrating with it. So I know a bit about Procore.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Boarding engineers into a messy monolith. You know, one thing I really love about Rails, like I've worked on many different code bases, and like the structure of a Rails app in most cases is more or less the same. So you kind of know where to look for what you want to find. So
when I talk to people that don't do Rails, and they know, and that there's this question, why should I pick Rails and not Next.js or something else? And one of the things that I tell them is, if you bring 10 developers who never met onto one Rails app, they kind of know where things are. So onboarding is so much faster.
Yeah, that's really important, I think, when working on big apps with big teams. Okay, rise of agent, Rails in the IAI era.
Okay, Copilot, GitHub. Yep. I want to see this. I think it's a big, AI and Ruby and Rails. It's a big, it has, a big moment. And I think there are so many gems and apps and libraries out there that help out. And I think people, like, we're going to talk about this at Friendly when we talk about the Friendly speakers, because I have something about this, but, I want to see it.
Okay. Resumable jobs with active job continuations.
Awesome.
Damon the Beast, safely managing database operations in Rails in a team of hundreds. Miles.
Okay. Miles McGuire.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I always want to hear stories about big, large monoliths, large companies who use Rails.
It's like there can be a whole pillar of talks like Rails at scale. So it's one of them.
I think Rails world was always like this. Half of it was, hey, look how big Rails can go, and it's quite. I think it's a good thing they have it.
Adriana Chung, she gives a talk at each Rails world.
That's awesome.
From chaos to clarity.
Yeah. Structured event. Oh my God. Yeah. Structured event reporting in Rails. I want to see this. I've seen the merged PR and I quite loved it. I was thinking of building a gem that does something like that. So I really want to see what this does.
Okay. From chaos to clarity, the 1 billion Rails startup scaling from zero to unicorn in 4 years.
Yep.
WOP. Have you ever tried the WOP?
You've showed it to me a few times. I think, it's a big feat to get 1 billion in 4 years. It's not easy.
Yeah, it's I don't know what the evaluation is. It probably is 1 billion, but it like the 1 billion here is that they have processed 1 billion in transactions.
Yep.
Oh, but okay. Gotcha. WOP is like a really interesting app.
Yep.
Active record 8, resilient by default.
This is interesting. I never thought about active record as in version numbers. It's just active record. So, looking forward to this one.
Day one closing keynote. By Joe Mazzotti.
Yeah, Joe Mazzotti.
Hotwire native.
Hotwire native. Yep, looking forward to.
I know
to
each
think
year I spent a few weeks diving into Hotwire Native and trying to build something with it. And each year my knowledge gets outdated because it gets a giant release. So 2 years ago I was okay, I should figure out Tuba Native. I spent like a month or two building an app. I released a bunch of videos on cprails.com, and then Hotwire Native is released. It's outdated. Okay, now I need to use the best patterns from Hotwire Native. So last, I think November, December, I released like a bunch of great videos about Hotwire Native, and then Joe made some incredible commits and brought it to yet another level. So I think it's Hotwire Native 1.2. So I think it's kind of really cool that the hard things I was showing in my videos, they are
fixed.
outdated.
Yeah,
Fixed.
outdated as fixed. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. I think
So
this is how you when you're living on the edge, basically.
yeah. So he's progressing the technology a lot.
Yep.
Okay. Day 2.
Friday.
A chat with maintainers. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, I've seen this. Yeah.
Ruby stability at scale.
Okay. Peter Zhu.
Yeah,
Looking
again,
forward to that.
scale. I really don't have too much to say about the at scale talks. I know. I imagine them more like validation. Yes, it works.
Yep. I agree.
Rails under a microscope. Okay, it sounds like the opposite of scale. Diagnosing slowness at the byte level.
Again, performance going deep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So very technical. Thanks again, Code My Minter, for the lunch. Make Rails AI ready by design. Oh,
Pavel.
My
okay.
love.
Yes, it's gonna be a cool talk. Definitely, we haven't seen it, but I've seen a few of his AI talks, and he really goes above and beyond. And looking forward to
his talk in Sofia was really fun. Taking photos, showing the photos on the screen, and searching by find the man in the green t-shirt, and it finds.
Yeah, loved it.
Reading Rails 1.0 source code.
Masafumi. Yes.
When I was at the Rails meetup in Denmark a few months ago, there was also an exercise where everybody was looking at a screen and reading the Rails source code. I think Kasper Tim Hansen was leading it, and everybody was kind of diving and engaging into the Rails source code.
Nice.
Beyond the basics, advanced Rails techniques.
Okay, I enjoyed Chris Oliver's talk at in Brazil at Tropical on Rails about advanced hotwire techniques, I think, and I think this is going to be a good one as well.
I haven't seen that one. I think I've seen his talk from last World's Rails year. Really practical tips. So creating your own app folders for the main concepts, own generators, organizing features by modules. Yeah, I do this a lot. User/billing, user/authentication.
Yep.
Adding domain voting and class methods, allow unauthenticated access. Okay. Coming soon, offline mode. Yeah, Rosa.
Yep.
Talking about the offline mode.
Looking forward to that. I've been checking out the PR a little bit. It didn't go very, very deep, but it's a nice window into what could be possible in the future.
Yeah, there must be a real lot of logic inside the service workers.
Yep, there is.
Introducing
Reaction
View.
Reaction View,
an compatible ERB engine.
Yes. Looking forward to this one. Have you seen his talk at RailsConf? He talks a little bit about this.
Let's see. I will copy Marco Roth's name, go to Mark Roth's and Adrian Police website to find this one.
No. It's the below. It's the first one on the second.
View layer.
Yeah. It talks a little bit about reaction view, but it's more about like a new view rendering engine. It's Herb, yeah. It's HTML aware BRB parser, so it's really cool. It's probably not ready, but it's if this goes. And I've been speaking to Mark, but actually, you know what? I don't want to say, I don't want to put words into his mouth, or let's see his talk.
Okay, yeah, I know. When working in Rails apps, I have the impression that working with the backend and with .rb files is so much easier and less time consuming than the ERB files. And linting the ERB files can be so painful.
Yep, I agree.
Okay, passkeys have problems.
But so will you if you ignore them. This is from Jason Meller from One Password, which is nice. Yeah, I want to hear.
Yeah, and apparently 1Password also uses Rails, and they became a sponsor. LLM evaluation and reinforcement learning
for Shopify, Sidekick, AI, which is good.
Vibe testing.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, interesting. I'm interested in all the LLM talks.
Yep.
Lessons for migrating a legacy frontend to Hotwire.
Radan Shkorik, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Looking forward to that as well.
Halal Booking. That's actually an interesting website. I visited it some time ago. It's like booking.com, but for Muslims. So it's a website you can go and book a hotel next to the Mecca.
It looks much snappier than booking.com, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, and I assume Radon must have built stuff with Hotwire.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, looks good.
Okay. It's a real life, a talk from real life experiences, which is awesome always. And Rails World closing keynote, Aaron Patterson. Yeah,
it's going to be about Lambos.
I don't know, man. I don't know. His RailsConf talk was nice. It's for sure not going to be the same thing, but yeah, it's going to be a cool one for sure.
Okay, next we have FriendlyRB, September 10, 11th, plus 12 in Bucharest, Romania.
Yes.
So, whom are we having? We are having Michelle Hansen.
Michelle Hansen, yeah, she's the author of Deploy Empathy. It's a book about talking to your customers, to your stakeholders, about how to give interviews, how to get the most out of those interviews. She's very, very good at that, and we were very lucky to land her as a speaker.
So now, often when I want to learn more about a speaker, I go to rubyevents.org and want to see what other talks did the speaker give.
You won't find it. Just as Michelle Hansen. What? Yeah, let's see. Oh no, yeah, of course, yeah. Coming soon. She will give a talk after Friendly at MicroConf Europe. So, and in Denmark at another conference. So she is, it's a different profile of a speaker.
Okay, next we have Andrew
Culver, of course.
Action models, a design pattern.
Action models, yeah. So he uses this pattern in Bullet Train, and it's a really cool one, and I think it deserves a talk on it, because you gotta look into it a little bit to understand it, but it's really cool after you get into it.
Yeah, so over the last year I've been using and working with the Bullet Train a lot, and I mean it's it's amazing how much work was put into it.
Yeah.
Even such features like outgoing webhooks, even this was thought through, or their own super scaffolding system. Working on my own Moneygun Ruby on Rails SaaS boilerplate, I see how much work and effort was put into Bullet Train.
Yep. for sure.
Okay, so Jonathan.
Yep. We both met him at RailSAS in Athens,
Yeah,
and how good he is with like marketing and developer oriented marketing, and we're quite lucky to have him give a talk at Friendly as well. He's also from the Rails world, and this
yeah,
ecosystem.
nice guy. Irina Nazarova,
Irina
learning
Nazarova,
to
of course.
consult, learning to live.
Yes. It's going to be a good talk about how to do consulting. And I think, if you want to learn something like, from Evil Martian CEO, that's a good place to get to learn a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Victor Motona.
Yes. Building performance software through the lens of Counter-Strike and Rails. So it's going to be a cool one. I thought it was a nice way of doing it. He's from Romania. As well. Michael Koper, he's the founder of Nusi. He's a Rails developer and a wonderful guy, and he started his own SaaS and running that SaaS as a side gig. So again, if you want to hear from somebody who's done it, Michael will be there. So definitely ask him questions. Carmen,
Yeah, and the cool thing, it's not like just Michael, I know, created an app, vibe coded an app 3 months ago and said like,
no,
yeah, I have my own SaaS. I think he's been running Nusi for like a decade already.
yes,
So it's
and having a job and everything. So it's it's a cool mix.
Okay, Carmen,
yes.
she was the MC at last year's EURUKO, right?
Yes. Looking forward to having her. She's been doing developer relations, so she's a wonderful person to be around.
Okay, so Okura, why doesn't Ruby have a Boolean class?
Yeah, I was wondering the same thing. So yes, of course, approved. Yes.
Obi Fernandez, Ruby plus AI, Tech Landscape.
Yeah. So this is what I was talking about. Like there are so many tools out there that do different things. And what Obi is going to talk about is placing them into special categories and like, you can do this with that, you can do that with this, and so on and so on. So how do you use any or all of them?
Yeah, it's really interesting. Obi had his own like AI agent company, and I think he recently joined Shopify, and he's been releasing some gems for like Rails plus AI topic. So I imagine that he might be like doing kind of AI R&D at Shopify. So he must have like some very interesting perspectives.
Yeah. I think that's what he does. Yeah.
Nicolas, Uruguay.
Yes.
I think
he's coming far
it
away.
might be like the longest trip.
Farthest
I
away.
don't know what is farther, LA or Uruguay.
I think Uruguay. I think Uruguay. Yeah, he's going to talk about polytable inheritance. He's been doing a lot of work on like STI and delegated types and polymorphic, and he's going to talk all about that. Yep. So Abiadun and I think Jan Duduski, they're going to talk about not necessarily similar things, but about abstractions and when to go back to simplicity and when to pick one or not pick one, because I think us as developers, we love to tackle challenging problems, and writing boring code sometimes is not that challenging, and we like to abstract things and make things complex. And I think these two talks are going to be really cool to watch.
Like about abstraction, sometimes when I write some code and like I tell the AI to like review and refactor the code, it just abstracts everything into like small methods, and then it becomes unreadable because I have to look up the name, like a lot of new names out of nowhere. So sometimes like it's better not to abstract, just to have it more readable. Andre Arco, a legend.
Yes. From the Ruby Gems core team. The talk title is Rails on SQLite, exciting new ways to cause outages. And I thought that was really funny, but I also kind of like, I think I ran into this as well because SQLite here and there, like everywhere, everybody talks about it. But I think we are quite unprepared as a community and as a group of developers to. I mean, I think we know better. We know Postgres a little bit better than we know SQLite. So I'm definitely curious to see what Andre has to say about this.
Yeah, I would, I don't know, expect some kind of talk about like Ruby Gems bundler, but it's also very interesting to hear like the other side of SQLite.
Of course.
Chris Hashinsky. Let's
Yes.
fine-tune a model. Mhm.
Yes. Just like that, let's fine tune a model. Like, definitely, I want to see that, and it's going to be Ruby related. So, yep, definitely want to. So it's another piece of AI into FriendlyRB.
Yeah, Greg Molnar, he had a really nice talk last year at Trails World also about security. He's like, he's my security guy.
Yes, and now I just noticed that I forgot to update the title of the talk. I left the same thing, but it's going to be basically security in the AI age, something like that. So I'm going to update it after this call.
So Greg is my security guy, and I know that he also does some martial arts, so he can be like security, both digital and physical.
Yes, AI and non-AI security. Yes, digital and real life.
Sure.
Nigeria, yes, she's coming back. She's going to give a talk about building the community she craves for, and I think I've been seeing a lot of upside and a lot of of her growing as a developer and as a product engineering product person. So looking forward to
and if I'm not mistaken, she joined the board of the
Ruby Central.
Ruby Central, yeah.
Board. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, looking forward to that.
Okay, the friendly game show.
Yes, we're gonna have a nice. You can hit play. Yeah, we're gonna have a nice, friendly game show. It's one of the surprises that we had on the list. So you're gonna be able to do that, and gonna get a golden ticket, which you can scratch off.
Why can't I scratch with my mouse? Come on.
Come on, that's a good idea. Yeah. Let's build a stimulus controller.
I really want to scratch something off.
Yes, that would have been a cool one. Didn't think about it.
Brew your own coffee corner. That sounds fun.
Lucian is gonna do a coffee corner at FriendlyRB. So that's another thing you can expect. I've seen this at other conferences as well, so it's gonna be cool.
Nice. Oh,
Super Rails Hackspace. Yeah, who's this handsome developer?
Yeah.
So go for it.
Yeah. So the idea is going to be that we're going to try to work on any problems. Like if you have some questions, if you want to debug something together, you can just come over. Me or somebody else will be available there to just code on something, hack on something, solve some problems, potentially record some podcasts. Like if you want to take part in a podcast, if you want to start your own podcast, I'm going to help you. If you want to start a SaaS, I'm going to help you launch within a day. So we'll get the domain, we'll build an MVP, we will launch it either on MoneyGun or on Bullet Train, and by the end of the conference, you will have an app running where you can receive payments.
That's awesome. And all for free. It's basically web development for free.
Yeah, I would definitely use it.
Definitely.
Okay,
and we're gonna have
nice.
We're gonna have an Avodev, which is gonna be kind of similar to Super Rails Hackspace, where Paul is gonna be there and he's gonna answer Avo related questions, and he's gonna help you get started if you were curious about that. It's gonna give you like a demo and do a bunch of these cool things. So definitely, I think Avo deserves a presence at Friendly. So we're gonna have it this year. Yes. So
yeah, I mean.
curious,
just like last year at Friendly, Roar vs. Wild was one of the sponsors, and I took the opportunity. Actually, on these photos, I'm sitting here with them, and like I'm installing Roar vs. Wild on my app and looking at how it works. And well, the guys that created it are explaining me how I can use it the best way. So great
Nice.
opportunity. Like
Nice.
if you, dear listener, want to try installing Avo in your existing app and just see how it works, Paul is there to help
Here's
you.
your channel. Yeah, exactly. We'll do a git clone and everything and show you around.
Okay, friendly trip to the mountains.
Yes, this is a nice one. You've been to both of them. You
Mhm.
know how it is. Yeah, we're gonna get on a train, go to the mountains, go visit a castle. We're gonna eat some local food. We're gonna have a good time with everybody. It's just some nice quality spent time where you get to meet plenty of folks. So don't miss it. Definitely don't miss it.
You know, like looking at the agenda of Rails World, it's like talks, but here, like, okay, here are the talks, then there's something else.
The
So I'm
activities.
getting more and more, like, the more I scroll, like, I feel like I'm
Yeah.
getting more and more goodies.
And there are others that we didn't put on the website. We should, like, we have walking tours between the talking days, where we have what else, a nice after party where we get to eat and drink and have fun for the whole evening. So yeah, it's gonna be really cool.
You
Yeah,
know,
you've reached the sponsors. Yeah.
yeah, I'm looking at the sponsors and like I'm thinking I use most of them. So
Yeah.
we are recording this podcast and we are publishing it via Buzzsprout. I
Yes.
recently recorded a video about type sense. So like semantic search with the type sense in a Ruby on Rails
Yep.
application.
Yep.
Stripe, well,
Of
I use it
course.
for all my payments, and like I
Yes.
spent the whole weekend working with the Stripe stuff. ClickFunnels, I have a ClickFunnels subscription, and I'm going to start selling my new courses via ClickFunnels.
Yep. Oh, that's awesome. AppSignal is here, Buzzsprout, you
Mhm.
said, and we have some community sponsors as well who are very tied into the Ruby community, like BitZesty, Terminal, and Agile Freaks. You know, the organizers and the community partners alike.
What is Terminal?
Oh,
Oh,
Terminal is
this
going to
thing,
be.
yeah, I've seen it.
Yep. It's a nice device. I ordered quite a few of them.
A few.
Actually. Yes.
Have they arrived yet?
Yes, I have one on my desk, and it's really cool to have at a glance. You can check some numbers, some metrics, some.
Oh, I can imagine like how many GitHub downloads stars Avo has.
Yeah, you could do that. Yeah, it's a really nice one.
And how much do they cost? I don't see the pricing.
So I think it starts at 100, and they have another one at 200. So this is the X. This is unreleased yet. Yeah.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
20 euros. 20 euros. Okay, then Helvetic, Comentech, Voso, Ruby meetup, I guess.
Yep. Yes, we have the community
Balkan,
partners there.
Ruby Turkey.
Yeah.
Okay, the venue, is it going to be the same venue as last year?
Same venue. We loved it. Everybody loved it, and I think we should keep it. Yeah, we still have tickets available. Not that many. So if you're planning to bring 20, 30 people from your company, definitely reach out, because we're getting close to that 140 kind of limit that we have with the venue. Yeah, it's gonna be a really cool event this year as well. A lot of cool, nice folks from the community joined. I just tweeted today that one of the nice things about hosting FriendlyRB is I get to see beforehand who's coming and who's not. So I can see how nice.
So you can decide whether you will go there or not.
Exactly. Yeah, unfortunately, that's no, I can't choose that. I have to go.
Okay,
Yes.
and finally we are flying from Bucharest to Viana do Castelo.
Yes.
It must be somewhere in the north of Portugal.
Yeah, I think it's 40 minutes north of Porto.
Viana do Castelo. Okay, so it's like the very north. Okay, but at least it's close to the seaside.
Yes, it's right on the seaside. Yeah, it's
a
nice little quiet town. Yeah.
it might be a good opportunity to try surfing.
Could be.
But the waves look
Yeah. Okay.
okay.
Let's check out the lineup.
Yes. So let's see the website. The Heart of Code. Okay, Mats.
Yes.
Eileen.
Yes. Awesome.
Okay, talk. So Albert Badgerin.
Okay.
Building interactive Ruby gem tutorials with Wasm.
Okay.
Yeah, Evil Martians, Wasm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Wasm. Yeah, that's cool. I've been exploring that lately.
Okay, Alexander, prioritizing justice, lessons from making background jobs fair at scale.
This is so poetic. Yeah.
Well, I've been thinking about this. So I have a scenario where there is a budget, and the money from the budget needs to be distributed among many people.
Okay.
And there is like once every period of time, like once every 6 hours, there should be a recalculation, and based on the performance of all the people, the budget should be distributed. But if the budget is depleted, then like there's no more money to pay. So somebody like the background job justice is needed because somebody might have his like work calculated more times than somebody else. So the budget, like one person might have more chances to deplete the budget than the other one just by the way background jobs are set up. So this might be a talk just for me.
That's awesome.
At least that's what I assume by the name. So Carmine Paulino, Ruby LLM gem.
Yep. Love it.
Have you used the gem?
Yes, of course. What do you mean? Yeah, definitely wanna see.
It's really good, comfortable syntax.
Yep.
Emilio de la Casa, gRPC on Ruby on Rails. What is gRPC? Open source, high performance remote procedure call framework that can run in any environment.
It's an API, a different type of API, as far as I know. Like you would use gRPC or JSON API? I don't know. Yeah.
Okay. I guess we'll go there and see.
Yeah.
Ivan Nemichenko. Show Mojo. What is Show Mojo? Trust, leasing, automation, and smart access for property managers.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Reminds me of Angry Building. Remember that one?
Yeah.
Slingshot development vibe coding with Ruby done right.
AI. Good.
Okay. Ivo Anjo. How a Ruby profiler works.
Okay. Definitely a good talk for debugging.
Yulia Yegorova, Evil Martians, don't be thread-ended. Testing multi-threaded code with confidence.
Good.
Okay. Postgres partitioning best practices by Karen Jacks.
Okay.
Postgres partitioning.
So I always felt that EURUKO had a bigger inclination towards more heavy technical heavy talks.
Mm-hmm.
Like this, like, okay, let's talk about gRPC, man, guys, like, or like, let's go about into partitioning, or like, very deep, subjects.
Yeah, so like Emiliano sounds very technical, Ivo very technical, Julia very technical, Karen very technical.
Yep.
This one sounds a bit more like relaxed about the vibe coding. Okay, Marco, again about reaction view.
Yep.
Obi, roast and code for fun and profit.
Yep. Roast is actually a different library that they made at Shopify, so it's going to be about that. Shopify roast. Yeah.
Russian workflows made easy. Okay, I was thinking it's like you ask the LM like talk shit about my code.
You could build that with roast, I think.
Okay, again we've got Pavel.
Yep.
About MCPs. Remy.
Hidden value of niche open source projects.
Mm-hmm.
This is cool.
I met Remy last time at the Paris RB meetup, and I think he also built some library about astronomy. So if you need to like calculate star positions or something like that.
That's awesome.
So if you, my friend, are building an astrology app, you will need that gem.
Get in touch with Remy.
Okay. San Yong Sim.
Conquering massive traffic spikes in Ruby applications with Pitchfork. Okay. Performance.
Shimon Fiedler.
Rewrite with confidence, validating business rules through isolated testing. Yep. From Arkansas.
I'm looking at his name and I think like I know the guy from somewhere.
Yes.
Then Arkansas, okay.
Of course. You know it's gonna be deep, technical. I know it's gonna
Arkansas
be
is like
good. Yeah.
I just don't see the words event architecture, or how's it called?
And DDD and DDD and
event sourcing. Event sourcing and DDD.
Exactly.
Fritz Meissner.
I have some workshops. Now we're going to talk about the workshops. Fritz Meissner, how to improve your code and others' code. Yep. Cool.
Hitoshi Hasumi. PicoRuby.
PicoRuby. Yep. It's going to be cool.
It's
Joel Draper. Oh, yeah, go for it.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see like how it evolved in a year. I remember he's been working hard on PicoRuby a year ago when he was presenting it last year at EURUKO.
Okay. Joel Draper, Smoke and Mirrors, the tricks behind magical Ruby interfaces. Oh my God, if you want something deep, go talk to Joel. The fun fact, whenever we hit some big technical problem with Ruby and auto-loading, or like, if we want to do some meta programming, or like how do classes react, or how if we can use a certain API, I just go on Joel's Discord server, which is called Naming Things, and he basically always, and I think it's a bait for him as well because he loves it. Like, how can I just go on, like how could we do this API? Can we make this work? And he goes on like, yeah, we could do this, or we can change it like this, or we can do that. So he really loves these kinds of intricate problems. So yeah. Lucian Ginda, yes. Don't let your AI guess, teach it to test. So Lucian has been doing quite a few. He's been posting content about testing, just good enough testing, I think it's called. And he's really particular about these things. About like you want to make the test, you want to have as much tests as you want, but only the ones that you need. It's kind of like don't go overboard. And he talks about the small nuances about like having some tests or not having some types of tests. So it's going to be a good workshop.
Yeah, he also gave some like online workshops.
Yes.
And
yes.
I know when I like tell AI write some tests for this model, it's going to, I know there's like one method, it's going to write 10 different tests about this method, and like 8 of them are out of the world, like not something you would want to test. So there is such a thing as too many tests, and like maintaining them, reading them. I was first very much excited about like AI potentially writing my tests, but now I let it start. But in the end, I use it just as like giving me ideas. But in the end, I like want to write most of my tests just to know what's happening, to feel what's going on.
Kind of like a smoke test.
Yeah.
Anders Balter and Patrick Ragnarsson, microservices in action, hands-on with message queues, build and connect microservices with AMQP. Yep.
It's interesting. So we looked at all the talks in 3 conferences, but I don't see anything about Inertia.js. And I think like there have been some big developments by Stanislav from Evil Martians, and I know some even a company that used Hotwire, and they were like really good at Hotwire, but they ended up moving to Inertia. So for like the Rails front-end people that are not happy with the hotwire inertia might be in the like next few years the best alternative.
Yeah, I think inertia has this moment similar to how Rails has it, and yes, I think it's now becoming the preferred way of running React on a Rails app. So yeah, I think Sviatoslav had a talk about it at RailsConf in April, so in May. So yeah,
Let's see. Inertia.
Yeah. Yep. Third one. Rails front end evolution. It was a setup all along. He's funny as well. So yeah, I haven't seen it yet. So yeah.
So big trip, 3 conferences awaiting us in September.
Yes, I think people, like, if you're thinking of coming to which one of them, you should, because we're going to have a surprise. I'm not going to talk about what it is, but it's going to involve all 3 conferences, and it's going to start a new thing throughout the community. So definitely join any of them if you can, and if you're thinking about it, like if you're on the edge, definitely take this as a sign of like pushing that buy button and coming to any of them. So yeah, it's going to be cool. You're doing it as well, so me and Yaro, and I think 15 other people. I think we're about 17 or 18 people doing the Ruby triathlon. So we are going to travel together.
There's even a website, rubytriathlon.com.
rubytriathlon.com, exactly. I was thinking about trying to find like a co-working place in Bucharest, maybe for the people that are spending some time after Friendly, for Monday or Tuesday or something before flying out to Viana do Castelo. So we'll keep in touch. If you're coming to Bucharest, definitely hit me up. We'll figure something out.
Yeah, there's like quite some time between the conferences. So if you, I don't know, start by going to Rails World on the 3rd or 4th of September, the last conference ends on the 19th of September. It's like 2.5 weeks of traveling.
Yep. It's gonna be cool. It's the month of conferencing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. So what do you think
Adrian,
about this lineup? So yeah, a lot of AI, a lot of deep tech, a lot of on Rails World part, a lot of performance talks and Rails at scale, which is great. We want to see that. A lot of different talks at Friendly, different like diverse-ish topics. Yeah, I think we're gonna have a nice conference season, right?
Oh yeah. Personally, for me, I'm not so much interested in the like Rails at scale talks. It's not like a problem I need to think about, but and not like the super deep tech. Like I know why does it work this way. I personally am mostly interested in like the practical, like how do I know, build a business with this? How like that justice in jobs talk, for example. That's an exact problem I have, and possibly I'll get the answer.
Yeah. But it's cool that we have something for everyone, so that's just perfect.
Okay, Adrian, nice talking to you, and see you in Amsterdam in September.
Yes, about 2 weeks. Yeah, looking forward, man. Looking forward to seeing everyone.
It's just 2 weeks?
2 or 3
Did you get your tickets?
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
did you?
I should go get my tickets now. I mean, they're like plane tickets or train or whatever.
Oh yeah, gotcha. Yeah, go make arrangements.
Okay,
for sure.
bye.
See you, man. Bye. Thanks, guys.